That's the continuous flow that we've agreed upon. That never used to be there.
So I'm gonna come here with a bit of neutrality. Whether we like it or not, we all like to get out of bed in the morning and turn the light switch on and have the electric blanket and bits and pieces. So whether we agree or not, we'll just talk about the Moawhango Dam. This dam, or the Tongariro Power Project, was actually conceived in the late 1950s. Work commenced on this in about 1960 and it was completed in about 1983. Okay? There's three iwi that are really concerned with this area. We talk about Ngāti Rangi from that side, we talk about Tūwharetoa from the north, and we talk about Mokai Pātea from that side. In the old days, the boundary used to be the Moawhango River between Tūwharetoa and Mokai Pātea. Okay? The Moawhango River itself starts way back up here in the Urumatua and Kaimanawa blocks. The headwaters start in an area which is commonly known for army people as Koronovs, okay, which is right out the back in the Bowery. Okay, it comes down through Mount Asam Gorge there and into here. The Moawhango River used to flow through the middle, out through the gorge here. Okay? And it's Motu Maitai ranges out the back. Ngāti Rangi's area for this as well is also from the other side of the desert road. All the tributaries of the streams coming off the Maunga Ruapehu, apart from the Whangahu, we're all dams, so there's 22 dams on that canal there. The only reason the Whangahu wasn't dammed is because it's a sulphur lake water. It's the outlet of the sulphur lake on Mount Ruapehu. Okay, so we didn't want to put sulphur in there. There's about, as I said, 22 intakes on the other side of the desert road. It comes down through the Waihonu Canal and it travels 8.4 kilometres underground and then through a 1.4 kilometre tunnel which comes under the desert road, and it brings the water into the Moawhango Lake here. What was the name of the even there?
Wahianoa Viaduct.
Yeah, that's the one, the Waihonu. Okay, so that's where the Ngāti Rangi's water comes. Tūwharetoa and Mokai Pātea water comes in this way. It all merges here, and then a little bit of water heads back down to Moawhango, so it's upset the fishing and the natural ecosystem on that way before it joins the Rangatiki. The rest of the water travels by tunnel back that way through about 30 kilometres of tunnel towards the Tongariro Power Development, or to Lake Rotorua. Okay, so Lake Rotorua is the holding tank. This is one holding tank here. The rest of the water goes to Lake Rotorua and then down through the Tukanu tail race into Lake Taupo and then down the Waikato for the power schemes. Fairly big project in its time. This area here was mainly done by the Italians who came across from Italy, and they were the miners down in here, and their camp was virtually down in the middle of where this water is. They used to have a settlement down in here. For those people who were in the army, we spent a lot of time here when they were actually building the dam, being nosy, getting taken over the side in the crane, walking right through the middle of the dam, and bits and pieces. So really, when we talk about the claims for Ngāti Rangi, Tūwharetoa and Mokai Pātea, this is most probably the junction of the three where they all come together. Okay, any questions?
How long has the water been flowing down there?
Since about 1983.
Why is there water flowing now? And why wasn't there before?
Rate of flow for the Moawhango River. It's part of the Genesis Power Project. There's got to be a minimum flow.
Okay, what caused that?
Say again?
What caused that to happen?
Dam.
The dam caused it to happen. Wasn't a resource management consent?
Well, in those days, resource management might not have been in the equation.
Yeah, I think it was.
Public Works Act, okay, would have all been done on public.
No, I mean the flow.
Oh, the flow would be, there would be reasons for that to be allowed.
Yeah.
Can somebody mention that? Does somebody speak to recreational use of the
Again,
lake?
only military or people who have petters to get in here because of the unexploded munitions and the danger of the area. Because it's on defence land, it's all controlled by Wairu.
And
Well-
what sort of use is made of it?
So they'll come out when it's not cold and they'll picnic. Children fish more so than adults. They're a resident stock of rainbow trout. They grow to about a foot long because if you have a look at the shore, there's no real growth for the feed to hide. So they eat kura that are in the lake and manuka beetle, and there's unfortunately not a lot. I've taken trout through to Michelle at the hatchery, and he said that at a foot long they're mature. So there's no great shakes. The other thing about it is this lake is on average 4 degrees colder than Lake Taupo is at any one time. So in the middle of winter it's 6 degrees. So it's not a place you come to swim.
When they built this dam and they created this lake, was it envisioned that this area was going to be used for recreation?
There was an understanding, having talked to the Italians, that they thought they'd be allowed back to come fishing.
Right.
However, the moment you have access to the dam and the lake, you have access to the rest of the training area. And that's our issue. You may have noticed on the way up immediately behind the dam, there is an anti-armoured range. Potentially for me, that's the most dangerous piece of real estate on the whole Waiuru because of the sort of ammunition that's fired there. This was, before the lake was in existence, was an armoured range. And so there is all sorts of stuff through here. And that is the start of Zone 20, which going back in history was Zone 11, which is the closed impact area. So people coming here who aren't trained and get in there, it is dangerous.
Do they have live, or not live, but do they have firing practice around here? I know that there's some hooks over there where they can jump over the side.
So all the hooks that are on the thing are for us to do climbing. So you see stainless steel hooks. They're all registered and certified to do abseiling and rappelling as part of the training. So for the SAS, something like this is a target. It's also part of their climbing under a controlled thing where they'll do a casualty evacuation on the face of the dam, bringing a patient around. Everything about it is used. The structure belongs to Genesis. We work with them, we ask them. Working in the lake we have the control of, so all forms of training are done there. Live firing from boats to the shore, artillery landing around but not on.
One other thing that this dam actually created, and it was during Ponanga's thing here, because the dam was developed, the army believed they'd lost some training area, so they expanded the training area. Okay, a lot of that was done with no consultation to the Maori owners. The European owners got compensation. Some of the Maori owners never, because there were so many. And some of our friends from Tūwharetoa said, we'll look after it for you, where they had nothing to do with it. So that's where a lot of the raru comes in, especially these blocks to the north and to the east there.
On the question of the water rights, the Tongariro Bowski water rights were revisited, was that 1990s?
Sorry, Bill, I can't tell you.
And that was that dealing with the residual flows and flows for ecological and biological reasons in the Wangani River headwaters, but it also dealt with the Moawhango as well. And at that time, the Moawhango virtually had no water in it, but there was at least a recognition that it needed a water flow for the biological values of the river, and occasional flushing flows to be put down the river to stop the algae build up in the river. So that's the regime that is conceived today.
And there's also a lot of wilding willows further that way, and because of the river flow being low, they took over. So yeah, but there's put it all now between most parties. So we're actually coming along. We haven't got there yet, but we're actually working together.
During the initial preparation or construction of the place here, the Army made a contribution by bringing all of its World War II ammunition to open up, I suppose, the floodgates. And I can recall it took about 9 months before anybody was allowed into the area, general area, because there was still explosions happening week after week. I recall that very well.
Do you know when the dam was extended? The lip was raised to hold more water?
7 years ago.
About 7 years
Yeah,
ago.
they came in and raised the lip, and they put a 2 megawatt generator on the Moawhango inlet. Around 7 years ago.
Okay.
From the tribunal before we vote?
One of the people were asking about the lovely looking purpley heather stuff out there.
Yeah,
can you put-
so that was that's the European heather, Galuna vulgaris, brought to the northern side of Tongariro National Park around about the chateau, brought in as a food source for
Partridge.
grouse. Because there was a Scotsman who was the ranger, and he was going to recreate the glorious October grouse shoot. The heather did really well, the grouse didn't, but it's since spread right through this land and has started to move into this country here. But you might have noticed as well, as we came away from the Moawhango Dam up onto the high country, a lot of the heather is browning off and starting to die. That's the impact of a biological control mechanism. It's a heather beetle they brought in from Scotland, and I think also from northern Finland, that sort of part of the world, and it's starting to have a real effect on the heather, and I hope that in years to come it will control, it won't eliminate, but it will control it so it's not a major impact on the landscape.
What he failed to mention was it was actually the Commissioner of Parks and Police who actually spread the seed
So what controls that heather beetle?
to kill it.
It's going to be its food supply. So the heather is its food supply, and as far as we know, it eats nothing else. So once it's eaten
Bringing
heather,
something to go and control
What
something.
about the
and then it
beetles?
goes
What controls the beetles?
it's food supply. So when the food supply of the beetle drops off, the beetle will drop off.
You sure you won't look for
We haven't heard this
something
before
else?
somewhere?
Well, it may do, but one of the things, this whole biological control process is testing whether those organisms will actually eat any of our other native species. You know, there's a massive amount of testing goes on. They take native plants to the home ranges of these beetles and test them there, or they bring the beetles into containment and test them against, just give them food supply, and that's all they've got. If they won't eat the native Ericaceae, which is what heather is, they're pretty sure that they won't develop a taste for it in times to come.
She's
So-
chained into like rabbits.
Well, we've never had, well,
Oh, sorry, we'll
Okay.
call that one.
happy
Point
to have
taken.
They want to eat.
So 5 minutes on if you'd like to walk across the dam, and then we'll back on the vehicles and take place soon after 6:30.
Did you bring a pen?